Hello and welcome to another episode of a weekly deathmatch. Today we're playing Halo Reach! Yeah, okay, I was lucky enough to get invited into the third insider flighting test for Halo Reach. And sadly that's over now. I can't play this again until it's actually released on the 3rd of December because we have a release date now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it was just like, I was like, okay, so first of all, first flight didn't get into because well, I wasn't even paying attention to it. I didn't even know it was happening. Second flight I didn't get into, and first flight I guess because that's when I realised I hadn't linked my email address so they can email it to me if they even did let me in. So third one I got and I was like ah! So yeah, I was very excited to play this. So this is my second ever match and it's full of suckage. So obviously this is the first time I've played on this map. I was very confused by what just happened there. I was like, I'm out of bounds, but the fucking thing took me up here, and then I later realised, oh right, yeah, I just get to go up there, and yeah. So I suck. I'm really bad at Halo because I have literally no Halo experience. But as far as the actual gameplay feels, I thought it felt pretty good. I need to stop watching myself play or I'm going to get distracted by how bad I am. I can see how it would have been difficult adapting this from a controller because while it feels good on a mouse and keyboard, it does still feel like I just threw a grenade at my ally. Sorry. It does still kind of feel like, oh hey, I don't know, floaty. But Halo's always been floaty anyway. It just feels weird to be playing that kind of thing on a mouse and keyboard. I think I played Halo at a friend's house once or something, so I have like touched the game before. But I know there was a lot of feedback about the second flighting test with a mouse and keyboard controls feeling a bit weird, but I thought it felt great. You know, I think the floatiness is just a part of Halo, and I'm super excited for this to come out, and I'm going to play the heck out of it. Hopefully better than I'm currently doing. I really need to stop watching the screen. The only real criticisms I have nothing to do with the port, it's more to do with Halo itself, and that's that, for instance, when you get a kill, sometimes it's hard to notice that you got a kill. Like, in modern games, we're used to like being rewarded for our kills with lots of little I mean, I guess game developers have had lessons in, hey, this is how you make your players feel good, and like you reward their reward centers of their brain since because of microtransactions and stuff, and they've looked at that and gone, oh, we can do that with just general play. But back in the days of Halo, if you kill someone, it shows up in the kill feed. You don't get like a little, I mean, there's a hit count like thing on your crosshair, but you don't get like a little beep beep noise when you kill someone like I think you do in Destiny, and it's just like these tiny little things which add up to me. You go, oh yeah, I got a kill, whereas sometimes I've looked at the kill feed and been like, oh, it was me who got that kill 5 seconds ago, or like, oh, my grenade actually got someone. It's kind of hard to notice. So like, it's little things like that which kind of make me remember that this is like a 10-year-old game that I'm playing, although it looks pretty good. For 10 years old. I don't know how much work they've done to make it look better, or whether it was just an art style which aged really well. But yeah, I played a variety of game modes, not just Deathmatch. Well, sorry, Slayer. I also, yeah, that was bad. I also played like Capture the Flag and King of the Hill and all of that kind of stuff, the objective-based stuff. I got matched into a Dino Blasters match, which is where everyone has this grenade launcher type thing. You're all playing as elites, and you've all got unlimited jetpacks and stuff like that. That was pretty fun. I actually did quite well in that mode. I've played SWAT a couple of times, but oh my god, I got destroyed, and I think SWAT's probably going to be more fun when I've got more of a handle on the actual game. I'm not used to a game where aiming down sights isn't really the go-to. Also, the radar is in the bottom left. I'm used to it being in the top left, so I kept looking in the wrong direction and forgetting about radar entirely. So if you see me making some seriously rookie mistakes, I mean, hey, let's turn the weekly deathmatch into like Kristian trains at Halo, and then one day I'll look back on this video and be like, whoa, I used to be so bad, but now I'm like top tier, amazing. That'll never happen. But yeah, even though I've never really played Halo myself, I've kind of been following it for years because I came across Red vs Blue when it was in its 5th season, and obviously that's made entirely within Halo, and over the course of watching the show I became very interested in Halo as a series just because I was like, you know, I know the story is completely different, but like the aesthetic, I always loved the aesthetic, and like watching them like run around in Blood Gulch, I was always like, man, I want to be playing games in Blood Gulch and stuff like that. And then, you know, through Red vs Blue, I watched more Rooster Teeth stuff like Achievement Hunter, and then I saw them actually playing actual games of Halo, and I was like, oh, this game looks so good. And I watched their Fails of a Week series quite a lot as well. And basically, I've just been wanting to play this game for over a decade. Not just Halo Reach, but like the other Halos as well. Like, I've always had an interest in Halo, but it's always been the only Xbox game I've ever been interested in. Bar maybe Forza, and that problem was solved for me like a year ago. But I've never wanted to buy a Xbox for just one game or two games. It seems like a waste. But luckily, we finally live in an age where Microsoft are starting to port their games over to other systems. Well, not other systems, but to PC. And it's exciting times. I'm probably gonna I have Game Pass, but I'm probably just gonna buy this on Steam because I don't want to, like, there are gonna be times when I'm gonna cancel my Game Pass and, you know, use my subscription for something else as well. And I don't want to have my availability to Halo locked behind that kind of a, oh, you know, I haven't got Game Pass, so joke's on you. Then again, I might be banned because I had to quit out of a match in the middle of it because real life exists, and even though it was just like a social game, Xbox was like, hey, if you keep doing this, we're gonna like ban you or something. I was like, oh Jesus, that's very fucking harsh, but okay. So yeah, that's Halo. Expect to see more of it in the weekly deathmatch, but not for another few episodes because obviously this was the beta, or the insider flight, I should say. I didn't play any of the campaign mission. They had 2 campaign missions available. I didn't play them. I didn't play the firefight. Just because when it comes to the more PvE experience of Halo, I do want to experience that properly, not in a beta, and not somewhere where I'll have to do it over again a few weeks from now because my progress will have been wiped. I want to play through the story properly, and I probably won't even live stream it or anything like that. This is probably just going to be a me thing, and nearly got killed by my own fucking grenade. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think I've got that point across in my video. So yeah, that was this episode of Weekly Deathmatch. Wait, we've still got like a minute left. Okay, what else have I been doing this week? Okay, quick fire round, go. What else have I been doing this week? I have been playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. I could have done an entire episode on Pokemon Sword and Shield because that game's great. You know, people thought it was going to be sucky, and then the reviews came out and they were like, oh, well, that's weird. This game's supposed to suck. And then people start playing it and it's like, oh, the game doesn't suck. But we thought it was going to suck. And, you know, there's certainly things that they've done which aren't great. But I'm playing it, and all I'm thinking about right now is how much fucking fun it is. I don't entirely like what Grookey's second evolution is, though. I haven't seen the third one, but hopefully it's better than Thwacky.